Okay,
good morning. Who's on the iPhone there?
Morning.
Who's on that telephone, 947-777-72377?
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name, please?
Michael Gore.
Michael. Who?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, can you hear me?
I gotta get your name, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, what's your name?
Okay. My name is Michael Gore.
Or?
Gore, G-O-R-E.
Okay, thank you. Good morning to you.
Yep. Good morning.
Hey, who is on the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite? That's you. What's your name, sir?
Gerald Grant.
Jerome Grant.
Gerald Grant.
What's going on, Gerald? You all right, Mr. Grant?
I'm good. How about yourself there, Judge Perkins?
How's it going? How did that go with getting that license?
Well, I got my permit and I went, my driver instructor, I got the paper on my driver instructor. That went through, I passed that. The only thing I have to do now is to get a copy of the driver signature and my temporary license, just send it back, and they say in 2 to 3 weeks, I should receive my picture license.
That's what's up.
That's all my credentials right here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Adolph, what's your last name? Adolph.
Lopez Gutierrez.
Pardon me? What's your last name, Adolph?
Lopez Gutierrez.
Oh, Lopez Gutierrez. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, who's on that iPhone?
Teran Gordon.
All right, Mr. Gordon.
How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
He was here yesterday.
Yeah.
No, we told him, I told him to come back today.
Okay.
That's Gordon or EN?
O-N.
All right, Nestor G. Cardona, do you need an interpreter, sir? You have to unmute yourself.
Hi.
Good morning. Do you need an interpreter, sir?
No, I speak English.
Very well. Good morning to you. And what is
Good morning.
Nestor G. Cardona? What is, okay, I have you as Nestor Cardona Rosario.
Yes.
Very well. You're probably supposed to be on our community court docket on Wednesday. You got that ticket out of Southwest Detroit?
Yeah, but I have a question about that ticket.
Well, everybody's got a question about their ticket, I hope. You know, that's why we're here.
Okay.
So, we'll figure that out when we get to the point. Good morning, Mr. Loman.
Good morning, Your
Good
Honor.
morning, Good morning, Ms. Ledbetter.
Good morning.
And let's get going. Yes, sir. Need Terrain Gordon's file, please. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session for the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around or smoking of any kind. And please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. Good morning to everyone. I did get your certificate, Mr. Gordon. Congratulations on completing that class. I'm gonna wait until the city attorney comes in. So that's his thing about that class, although I do think it's a good program. I'm gonna wait till he come in so you can speak with him about that. And
Okay, good.
he's kind of awkward. Plus, we need to get it on.
Okay, because Your Honor, I've been trying to get my license for the last probably 10 years.
I know, I can see. For the last 10 years, you've been getting tickets probably longer than that. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they didn't build Rome in a day.
True that.
You know, so all the stuff you left in your wake, you're gonna have to clean up. But part of cleaning it up is being here today, and we'll if you're serious about doing this, we're gonna work with you to make sure it gets done.
Okay, I appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see, Lopez Gutierrez. Let's get Gerald, right? Let's get his running drive. We need a city attorney. If he's not going to be here, who's going to be our city attorney? That Michael James Gore? You have to press *6 to unmute yourself, sir. Is that Michael James Gore?
I'm Mike. Good morning.
What's your date? Good morning. What's your date of birth, sir?
2484.
All right. Mr. Rucker, good morning to you.
Morning.
Who's your client?
Stewart.
Stewart.
Tajay Stewart. I believe I'm in the right courtroom.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Tajay Stewart. You want me to look it up for you, or what do you have to?
Yes, I have a case number.
Hold on a second. What's the case number?
Union 602-02331.
U 602-02331.
Correct.
U 602-02331.
Correct.
I'm getting nothing. What's the name? His last name first.
Stewart, Stewart.
Huh? First name?
Taj.
It's got me on there. It's out of Southwest Detroit. Was he supposed to be here yesterday?
Well, my understanding was today. They called me on this case the other day. I believe it was today.
6-3. Well, scheduled for pre-trial June the 3rd. That's today in courtroom 333. But I don't know why my name is the lead person on the case. I mean, I can only imagine my name is the lead person on the case because it's out of Southwest Detroit. He may be one of the ones that didn't want to take a deal here, or I sent him off. Call courtroom 333 and see if his stuff is over there, and then come on back.
Okay, who is that judge, Your Honor?
It's supposed to be Blount, but he's gone, obviously. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Antoine Gendre has joined.
Antoine who?
Antoine Gendre.
Spell it for me.
Dendre.
Dendre.
D as in George, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Gerald Kenneth Grant. Case number is SP 1215110, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., P28880. On behalf of Mr. Grant, state your full name, Mr. Grant.
Gerald Kenneth Grant.
Okay, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to dismiss all the matters. Mr. Grant, I got a valid driver's license for Mr. Grant. So I'm going to, I think we talked last time, and I told you if you brought a valid driver's license in, I would dismiss the cases. So I do have confirmation that Mr. Grant has a valid driver's license. It says obtained valid driver's license June 3rd, 2022. He has done that. I congratulate you, sir. And with that being said, I'm going to dismiss all the matters for providing valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, Mr. Grant, I will see you, at some point soon. If not, there's nothing further. You have a very good day.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
What I do now. I do not hit on.
See.
Hit the zero right here.
Just in the meeting. To show that.
Okay, say leave right here.
I'll
Leave.
put you out. I'll put you out, Mr. Grant.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I gotta do Judge Ward's docket. Let's go with Joseph Lohman. Let's see what Joseph Lohman has first. I'm waiting on for Mr. Gordon. I'm waiting on a city attorney. So we're gonna have to wait on a city attorney for him. Bowman. Let's call
Yes, Your Honor.
Joseph Bowman. This City of Detroit versus Joseph Lewis Lohman. Case numbers SP 1172291 and SX 1928185 and U 600840021. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here.
All right, you gotta get it,
Who was that?
Mr. Berry.
Howard S. Berry Jr. On behalf of Mr. Lohman. State your full name, Mr. Lohman.
Joseph Lewis Lohman.
Okay, Mr. Lohman, your offer is gonna be pleading to disorderly conduct. We'll dismiss the other two charges. You have an absolute right to a trial. Along with that disorderly conduct plea, you're gonna have to take a misdemeanor morality class and get some testing done. That's gonna be a $240 fine. You have an absolute right to a trial. You can speak with Mr. Never seen this officer before. You can speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room. Mr. Berry, that offer will be open at the day of trial as well. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Lohman and speak to him about his matter. And then we'll find out what you want to do, sir. I don't know why there's no officers in this file. Did we get a city attorney? All right, we gotta wait on offers for these cases.
Who's that, Michael Ford?
Michael Ward, Christina Ledbetter. I've seen Ledbetter before.
Yeah, Michael Ford had a probable cause conference today with Stanford Jones. Well, he does have a date scheduled, but it's not until June the 22nd.
Okay, Mr. Gore. Unmute yourself again, please, *6.
Hello?
You are unmuted.
Hello?
Gore,
Yeah, I'm Mr. Gore.
you're supposed to be in from 234.
Supposed to be where?
In courtroom 234, you got a problem cause now?
Okay. Yeah, I thought I had to, I didn't know. I didn't know if I had to call them both or what.
Let me see here.
And I'm not getting good Wi-Fi today. I don't know.
8:45, so call in now.
Okay.
8:30. Call in now at, I don't know the call-in number over there.
I have them. I have it all.
He doesn't have a Zoom, he's actually calling.
Said
So do I need to have Zoom?
He doubting.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Use that same dial-in number, but you're gonna type in this meeting ID. Meeting ID number for Jones.
360.
234.
234. Okay.
0.
4 zeros.
Yes.
And you come back here on the 24th of June.
Okay. Okay. I'll call him right now.
Come back here on the 24th of June. All right. Have a good day, sir. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lohman. Mr. Lohman, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in a breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Mr. Lohman would accept the offer, Your Honor.
He's not going to try to go to trial and see if he can do better?
No, I just
resolve the matter today.
I told him I'd leave the offer open.
no.
I think I made that clear. Are you clear on that, Mr. Lohman? That you
Yeah.
could go to trial and the offer would remain open. There may be a possibility that the officer doesn't appear and then the matter will be dismissed.
Okay, yes,
I didn't know what you said.
I said I'll go to trial.
Come back on, August the 11th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Can you repeat that? It's breaking up.
August 11th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
8/11/2022, 9 a.m. Trial day.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Gore, you're supposed to be in that other courtroom.
Oh, I did. I just called. Yeah, I mean, I'm back in the same courtroom.
No, you dialed the wrong courtroom.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. And it just, so, okay, the 436 number, right?
Oh, use that 436 for standard.
The first three.
234.
Yeah, oh, right, 234. But I entered that 234. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I didn't. I see it now. I'm sorry. It's like it's two of them, so it's like it's messing me up. Because the papers ain't right. All right, I'll call that. Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna put you on calendar for Monday. Can you be here Monday? So, on calendar for Monday, 8:35, okay? See,
Don't miss it this time.
Don't miss it, but you will see. Correct. All right, see you on the 6th, okay? You welcome. Bye-bye.
Let's just give him a due date. So he's calling in. Trying to make sure. Ms. Ledbetter,
Yes,
you've been here before, ma'am?
yes. I was in your courtroom like 2.5 months. I want to say it was March the 29th or something. Or the 28th.
And what do we talk about?
You told me to come back with an Optane license and you would dismiss all charges.
Oh, I don't know if I said all that. But run her license.
You told me to
What
pay
is
the
your
$45. I'm sorry.
What does your license look like?
Well, I did exactly what you told me to do. You said I only had a $45 because I didn't have any tickets. I only had a $45 payment I had to pay down in 36th district. I did that. I went down to the Secretary of State. They told me that my restriction would be lifted June 9th. So I would be able to obtain my license June 9th. So I set an appointment for the 10th of June. So I'm supposed to get my license on the 10th of June. Well, not supposed to, I'm going to get my license on the 10th of June. So I wanted to adjourn this matter until next week. Therefore, I can come back with my license.
And
Because I won't be able
then you got some more tickets. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Christina Renee Ledbetter. Case numbers SP 1230150 counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1280595 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Ledbetter. State your name again, Ms. Ledbetter.
Christina Ledbetter.
Where are you, ma'am? Let's see your face. Good morning. Is that a bonnet on your head?
Yes.
All right, can you remove that, please? All right, so No, we don't need to run it because she doesn't have it, right?
That's
So
my
I
understanding.
may have said that those 2 tickets I would have dismissed, but you
Yes,
got
you
3 more tickets now.
Well, them tickets must have just occurred because I haven't had any tickets lately. Like tickets are just occurring from like months ago because they haven't made it to court, I guess. But I haven't had any tickets since that. Like you can see the date on that. That date probably owed from that ticket. Like that wasn't a current ticket. I haven't had any current tickets.
Very well. Very well. All right. Okay. All right, let's bring you back. You said the 9th, you're gonna have a driver's license?
On the 10th, that's when my appointment is.
The 10th?
Yes, June 10th.
Let's give her a free trial date for July the 1st. 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right?
Yes.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you July the 1st, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you on that license, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day now.
You as well.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Nestor Cardona Rosario. Case number is SP 124-390, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. What happened to our lawyer? There. Is Mr. Berry there?
I am,
Yep.
Your Honor.
Can you put your appearance on the record, Mr. Berry?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, Mr. Cardona Rosario, good morning to you. Do you have plates and insurance on this vehicle?
That is the thing that I want to say, that I buy cars and I sell cars. And that day I buy that car, and the next day I sell that car.
My chicken out of there
And
too.
I ask you that, sir. If you buy and sell cars, then you ought to know what to do as far as being able to drive these cars some kind of way. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry, and then find out what's going on, Mr. Berry. Let us know what your client wants to do. Right now, the offer is improper plate. That's a $240 fine. Dismiss the other ticket, and I'll dismiss that other the misdemeanor improper plate upon payment of the $240. Speak to him and see what's going on, and then come back and let me know what he wants to do, and make sure he knows he has an absolute right to a trial.
Yes,
Join the
sir.
room, Cardona Rosario. Mr. Corey and Ms. Linder, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Officer Hill.
Good morning, Your Honor. How you doing this morning?
We don't have a city attorney right now. I'm gonna put you, just assign you to room 1 till we get one. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Who are you here on?
Gory, Ricardo.
He's here. All right, great.
Okay.
Well, the judge actually gave offers on a few files. I think he's, how many files you need?
So 2 or 3 right
2
now.
or 3. Yeah, thank you so much. Attorney
Morgan.
Yes.
All right, this is this Antonio Gendry. He's got
Ready on Mr. Cardona here.
all right, let's go with this. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Cardona Rosario. Mr. Rosario, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, he would avail himself of the offer of the court permitting. He stands ready to enter a plea to the improper plate.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
All right, let's see if he says he owns. Do you own a car dealership?
No, I already sold that car.
Let's see if the city attorney's going to be here in a minute. If he wants to see if he can get a better offer than that, we'll see.
We certainly will wait.
And who was, Gore? He's waiting on a trial. Linder, let's see what Linder has. I see you as Janine Ann Marie Linder, but I don't see you on the docket.
Maria Linder, Gina, and
Jeannie Ann Marie.
Oh, you're scheduled for trial as well?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna wait and see if the officer shows up on your case. So we're waiting on 2 trials. We're waiting on Mr. Gordon. We're waiting on city attorney, Mr. Lopez Gutierrez. We're waiting on the city attorney, Mr. Gendry. Well, we had an offer for Mr. Gendry, but I don't know what's going on with this. This is let's call this case. This is the City of Detroit versus Antonio Gentry, case number B11090419. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gentry. State your full name, Mr. Gentry.
Did he fall asleep on us?
I do not see him in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's got that 954 number, I think. 849-8725. Who is that? On the 954-849-8725. Who is that? I'm gonna remove him from the courtroom. I think that's him. All right, so we're gonna wait and wait on that city attorney to come in and see where the offers go from there. I'll ask Mr. Neville and Ms. if they have anything written down there.
Good morning, how you doing? Calling for Judge Perkins, he was just checking on the status of the courtroom. How's things looking down there? Okay. Right, just give us a buzz when you guys are ready. Bye-bye. So that's right, talk to the people. I think you did about 3 or 4 offers. You want Zoom? What's on? Judge, this is not take off. He's not dressed up. Okay, he has a polo shirt. He was zoomed in to help. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. So glad it's private.
All right, city attorney.
Good morning, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Gus, good morning to you. I have, on the record, we'll go back on the record with Mr. Nestor Cardona Rosario. He has 2 tickets, an improper plate and a no insurance misdemeanor. He indicated that he buys and sells cars, and apparently, I don't know if he was driving this car, must have been, but I don't know what the facts and circumstances are, but he indicated that he sold the car the next day. He has you wrote the offer as an improper plate, $240, and dismissing the other no insurance misdemeanor. Let me ask him, I could have asked him, do you have insurance or plates on any vehicle that you own, sir?
Yeah, but this car,
I didn't ask you that. I asked you, do you have any insurance? Do you have a car you drive every day?
Yeah.
Do you have insurance and plates for that vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I'm not in my car right now, but I don't have the stuff right now.
You want to come back and show us proof of that?
Right now, I'm in the car of my work. I'm working.
No, you want to come back and show us proof that you have? I'll bring you back on July the 1st. You can bring that insurance and registration, and I'll dismiss the ticket.
The truth, if I can accept the offer that the person, the attorney gave me, and I resolve this problem right now.
You want to just take the offer, or you don't want to come back on July 1st and show me a copy of your insurance and your registration, and I'll dismiss the ticket for you?
No, it's better to pay it right now and leave the problem out.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. I can't understand why you just want to spend 240 of your hard-earned dollars when I'm giving you the opportunity to bring the information back into court on July the 1st. But if you want to do that, that's fine with me. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
What?
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I said I was going to do?
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to October the 18th, 2021 at around 6:22 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan Avenue and Western. On that day, did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
You can repeat the question?
On October 18th, 2021 at around 6:22 p.m., did you have an occasion in the area of Michigan and Western in the city of Detroit? Did you have an occasion to come and encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
No.
You didn't get pulled over on October 18th, 2021 at around 6:22 in the city of Detroit in the area of Western and Michigan Avenue?
Oh, yes.
You got pulled over by the Detroit police on that day or around that date time, right?
Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember right now.
You were operating a 2005 Jeep, were you?
Yeah, Jeep Cherokee.
And that Jeep Cherokee did not have the proper plates on it, did it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It did have the proper plates or it didn't have the proper plates?
No, the plate is from another car that I just buy that car and I put the plate to move it to my house.
Okay. All right, are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of as charged, the improper plate. With stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, sir, $240. When can you pay?
If you can give me 3 weeks to 30 days, I can pay it in full.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I told you I would bring you back in 30 days, and all you had to do was show me a copy of insurance and registration on the current vehicle you have now. And you said, no, I want to just go ahead and pay it and get it over with. And now you're asking me for 30 days to pay it.
You know what? I pay it. Look, yeah, I pay it right now. Okay.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
This is my card. Where I pay it right now.
All right. Payment, I'm going to dismiss upon payment. I don't know if he understands me as much as I thought he did.
Okay, I'm going to pay it. Don't worry. Right now.
I'm gonna give you till June 10th to pay it, 2022. I'm gonna set it for review at 8:25 a.m. So you pay it by June 10th, it will be dismissed. If you don't pay it, then I need to see you back next week at 8:25, all right?
Okay.
Hey, at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can upload that DivDat app on your phone, or come down to the courthouse and pay it, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a good day, sir. Okay, Mr. Goss, I got a long one here for you, and Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon took the defensive driving course, and he has completed it. I do have the certificate of that completion, but his driving record is his offenses are some pages long. Are you there, Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor. What charges is he here for today on?
All right, let me get this down correctly. Well, one count, driving while license suspended. I'm just gonna keep going down the list. No insurance misdemeanor, driving while license expired, I'm gonna set aside the equipment violation default for him. Wonder why that's not coming up. Here's Mr. Morgan now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Madam Clerk. I got a school in here. Yeah, it should be in there.
You want Mr. Morgan to write the offers now?
Yes, that's fine. Thanks a lot, Mr. Morgan. I was covering until you got there.
Who was that?
That's Goss.
Oh, hey.
Mr.
All right, everybody have a good.
You said, well, everybody, you have a good day too.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. Have fun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Your Honor,
So the one guy, though, he's gone. I don't know where he is.
so the guy, Antoine, Dendre.
Yeah, Dre, yeah, he was here. But I put him out because he wasn't responding on the phone, and I thought he might call back. So I don't know what happened to his communication.
Yeah, it looks like he was here yesterday. He had, this was dated 6/2. So that was yesterday, and
Maybe he just wrote the offer yesterday. Good morning, Corporal Baker. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. I do have Mr. Morgan here. We got two officers here for trials too.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Can you send me that breakout room information again?
It's sent to you. Mr. Gordon's stuff is all split up. Mr. Gordon, did you ever stay on Santa Rosa?
No, I never stayed on Santa Rosa. I think some of my tickets is because it's a person with the same name as me.
What's your date of birth?
2/5/1979.
Somebody with the exact same name as you.
Yes, because I know I ain't had that many tickets. Most of my tickets are old, and the ones that I just like basically got, I paid those. I had a baby that wasn't mine, and he got my same name, and he older now, so I don't know if he using, you know what I mean?
Well, if he's got the same name as you, then he would have to use your name.
Yeah, he has the same exact name.
That means he's using his name too, you know? I don't know if he.
I see here in this file, I see some old civil infractions that look like you had recent ROAs, but I'm not sure if the intent here is to include these old civil infractions like 2020.
Yeah, so in 2020, I set those aside. Okay.
So basically, what's in this file, you would set them aside.
I'd have to look at all of the tickets to see which ones. That's what I'm doing now for Mr. Gordon.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to write, what to put in.
That's what I know. All right, I got you. let me do Mr. Gordon. So it appears that Mr. Gordon took the Michigan defensive driving course.
He's got a certificate?
I got a copy of his certificate.
Okay.
And then ST 1146237 will set aside default.
So I'm gonna give these two back. Come back. All right. And that's Jen Gray, you know, he's not doing anything, and then the other guy. The other guy, let me know what we got right. I'll be back. All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you. So you didn't stay on Eastwood either, did you?
Nope, never stayed on Eastwood. My addresses are 4624 Alta Road and 13878 East Burn.
That's gotta be it. Right. Both of y'all get in trouble.
Your Honor, that's why when you told me I had a big stack like that, I'm like, wow, I didn't know I had a big stack like that, because like I said, majority of my tickets are old. Like I'm talking about is like the early 2000s old.
Yeah, so you ain't had a driver's license in years.
Yes, sir. And I'm sick of it.
At some point, you would have to be.
Yes, sir.
All of these cases are intertwined too.
Mm.
Man to the boyfriend, being pulled up, baby mama, or anybody. I didn't got that's how I lost my driver's license. Couldn't get my license in Boston because I had a ticket in '94. I had a ticket. That's why I can't do my license in Illinois. Because somebody using my name. I ain't never had a ticket.
It's crazy. I don't see why somebody want to use somebody that
You know some people dirty. And let you up.
I know who it is.
He's using his own name.
Huh?
He's using his own name.
Which is my name.
I know, but how can this his name?
True.
Both y'all get in trouble.
That's not right. That's not right.
The way you stop getting mixed up and stop getting in trouble.
Yeah, true.
We set aside all these defaults for him. Are you a junior?
No, I'm senior.
Is that your son?
No, that's not my son. She had the baby. I took a blood test. He wasn't mine, and she left him with the name.
Oh, I see. So you know who it is.
Oh yeah, I know who it is.
That's the son.
Somebody else told me that too.
Oh my God.
It been so long, I just let it be. That boy about probably 24, 25 years old now.
All right, now he would come give you an offer. Lopez Gutierrez, I'm gonna figure yours out too. All of these, you can give an offer on all of these.
You couldn't use your age. You couldn't use your birthday.
You had to.
You couldn't use your birthday. They could tell he made a certain age.
All right, he could have given him an offer on all of those. Then we're waiting on. All right, let's see if we can get rid of. I think we can get rid of Linder, maybe.
Linder and Mr. Goree.
Get rid of Linder. She dodged the
Yes,
bullet.
sir.
She dodged the bullet rolling around with her gin and juice.
I did not.
She
No.
does. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Janine Ann Marie Linder, case number SP 11883321. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Linder. State your full name, Ms. Linder.
Jeannie Ann Marie Linder.
Your Honor, this is
Jeannie
date
Ann
and time.
Linder, and then it's down here as Linder Jeannie Ann Marie. So today is the date and time set for a trial. And Officer Gana, he usually shows up too. Mrs. Linder, they say Miss Linder was rolling good in a 2020 Lincoln. Rolling good with the gin and juice in the ride.
That's not how it happened.
That's what we're here for. I guess we'll never get a chance to test whether it was actually you or not. But if I were in your shoes, I would say it wasn't me too. But they said that you were rolling good in a 2020 Lincoln. I want a 2020 Lincoln.
I'm sure you can afford one.
I can't afford it. I swear I can't. If I would, you'd see it out there right now.
Oh, well, you need to go talk to somebody.
Who do I?
How about I go talk to him?
All right, what can we do? What can you do to help me?
I'll go tell him to get you one right now.
And who's gonna pay for it?
It's gonna be on them. The dealership.
Is that how it works? I didn't know that. That's a perk I didn't know about this job.
I have to see. You got to see once, but since the officer didn't come and you're about to dismiss us and everything, that's what usually. That's how it goes. Now I got to go down here and tell them.
Yeah, I know. So, hey, what is it? Gin and juice, or is it Henny, hen, or Martell, or what is it?
None of the above.
What is it? None of
water.
It? What's your drink of choice?
Water.
Water? All right.
Yes.
That's mine too. All right. Mr. Barry, go ahead.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. The officer not having appeared.
All right, well, you win this time, Ms. Linder. The case is gonna be dismissed, no officer.
All right.
I'll be waiting on that Lincoln, if you can get that done.
What color do you prefer?
Blue, burgundy. I like now cars with color, you know. I used to do the blacks, but I like cars with
That's
color.
what color I have. That's what color I have, black.
Is that what you have?
Mm-hmm.
So who was driving that day?
Cousin. I don't know.
See, Mr. Gordon.
I told you no, because this is what I'm telling you. I had a cast on my leg. I was all messed up.
A cast on your leg doesn't stop you from that solo cup of Patron.
Oh, yes, it does, because I was on medication. I wouldn't have been drinking and on medication. I would have been somewhere in the hospital, back in the hospital.
That even makes me know you were really out your mind probably on that day. Then.
No, I wouldn't have been. No, I wouldn't play with that.
So this is your 2020 Lincoln, though, right?
This is my Lincoln out. Yep, outside. I have the same car, but that wasn't mine.
Oh, you got a 2020 Lincoln.
I have a Lincoln.
Oh, yeah, I need your job then. All right, case is going to be dismissed, ma'am. If there's nothing further, are you a registered voter?
No.
Wait a minute. You're driving a 2020 Lincoln, and you don't even vote? Huh?
No, I mean, I'm not into all of that, to be honest.
You're not into all of that? You don't realize what it, and you're a black woman, you don't realize what it took for women to get the right and blacks to get that right to vote? And you
I do realize, but I mean, I don't know.
You don't realize that people have died and people have gotten beaten, maimed, and that right to vote was part of probably a lot of reasons why you could drive a 2020 Lincoln.
Oh.
No, seriously.
I follow you. I'm gonna register to vote then, so I can vote.
I mean, it's just not just for me. I mean
because I never did it. I haven't. I'm just being honest.
All right. You know what I would ask you to do, ma'am? I would seriously ask you to look up, and it's a lady that comes to mind all the time, especially when I think of black women. Look up Fannie Lou Hamer.
Mm-hmm.
Fannie Lou Hamer. And Fannie Lou Hamer was a woman that I think was from a very early age. She was picking cotton, and she lived down south. And she had to drop out of school to provide for her family and things like that. And So her education level, as far as what she was able to complete in school, was very low, probably a 6th grade. But obviously, her intelligence and her perseverance and all that was at a very, very high level, because she ended up in front of Congress arguing her point, and I think at one point even ran for a United States office like that. But if you look at her story and you read her story and you read what she had been through, I really think that would change your mind about voting.
Okay.
If you know, I can't make you vote. I can make
No,
you.
I'm listening to you. Let me just.
But I think you would appreciate it a lot more if you read stories like that and saw what people had did just for the right to cast that vote.
Okay.
So I encourage you to look that up. Her name is Fannie Lou Hamer. That's FANNIE LOUHAMER. And listen to her speech before Congress as well. It's really a moving story. It moves me a lot, because we're talking about people that all they wanted to do was have the rights that every other, well, not every other person at that time, but every other, especially white American, had, and most other Americans had, was just to cast their vote. And with the limps and the things that she went through, she got beat up. She got all of those things. Read her story. I think that would change your mind about that. I hope it would.
Okay.
But nevertheless, your case is going to be dismissed today. Good luck to you, ma'am. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Have a good day.
You as well.
We have Mr. Goree.
Is he back? Oh, Goree. But Goree has a trial, and one of the officers is here. That's why I told Mr. Maybe we'll get Mr. Goss back on the line. All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Goss back on the line.
Don't need a 5-minute break to run to my. Okay.
Here I'm back.
Okay, let's put you in a breakout room with the officers. I got Goree, who has a trial today set for, and only one officer showed. Mr. Goree dodged a little bit of a bullet today too, because he's only looking at a license improper. I don't know if he has a valid driver's license or not.
No, Your Honor, I do not, but I paid
all right, that's it. Say no more. Say no more, sir. Say no more. Put him in the breakout room. I'll put you in the breakout room with Officer Hill is on Goree, and then Baker is on Rachel Love, And Rachel Love is a no-show.
Okay. All right, I'm going now.
All right. So who else on here is not registered to vote? Are you registered to vote, Mr. Gordon?
Yes, sir, I am. I vote every time.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm registered to vote too.
Who has said that?
Mr.
Goree
Gordon.
said it and Gordon.
And who said that they vote every time?
Goree.
And Gordon, you don't vote every time, do you?
No, not every time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know Mr. Gore. How old are you, Mr. Goree?
I'm 33. I'll be 34 in November.
And how old are you, Mr. Gordon?
43.
So I know Mr. Gordon is been around long enough to see. You've been in the city of Detroit all your life, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
So you've been around long enough to see people like Coleman Young that came through here and made it what I'd say a city where it gave Black people opportunities like myself. I don't think if it wasn't for Coleman Young, it would be hard for me to get where I am right now. And all those people during that time who he created, what I say, probably more Black millionaires than anybody in the world. Would you say that, Mr. Berry?
I would concur, Your Honor. Yes.
I would agree with that too.
And we, at this time in the city of Detroit in the last election, out of the 500 some odd thousand registered voters, only 18% of those people came out to cast their ballot. And when you think about it, we're in a time right now in our lives, probably Mr. Berry, not Mr. Berry's life, where, because he's got probably a little more years than we do. But we're in a time right now, Mr. Gordon, that with that redistricting thing that they had going on with the gerrymandering, they split up our district. So now people across 8 Mile are going to have the opportunity to represent us.
Wow.
And that's because we don't get out and vote, and we don't get out and exercise that right. So we've lost so much political clout. I know Coleman Young right now is over in Elwood Cemetery turning over in his grave.
I agree with that too.
Because it was some hard work to do it, to do all what he did. And by us not exercising our right to vote, it makes all that work go in vain. I say at this time in our lives, we're probably back 50 to 60 years, we've gone in reverse.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with just going out and casting that ballot.
Yeah.
Mr. Good morning, Officer Hill, Mr. Goss. Do we have a resolution with Goree?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
All right. Let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Ricardo Goree. Case number SP 122-13441 and SP 519-1801. Appears for the record, please.
Dante Goss on behalf of the people. P60162.
Over that's Barry on behalf of Mr. Goree. State your full name, Mr. Goree.
Ricardo Goree.
Your Honor, you read two matters. Are those both for Officer Hill?
No, one's for Officer Hill and another one's for Officer Drake. So we can deal with the Officer Drake matter right now, Goree.
You said
trial.
Okay.
The motion in that regard, Your Honor, is for dismissal, there being no complaining witness.
Okay, I'm gonna grant that motion. We haven't seen Officer Drake show in, so that case is gonna be dismissed. What about the other case?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are moving to dismiss this matter because Mr. Gore had civil infractions that were taken care of related to this.
All right, so I'm sure that the defense doesn't have any objection to that.
None whatsoever.
I will dismiss that case for Payton's related civil infractions. Officer Hill, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Anthony Hill, badges 4598, City of Detroit, 10th Precinct, Your Honor.
Very well. I'll just put down that you appeared. And always good to see you, Officer Hill, and be safe out there. You're free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Gorey, I'm gonna waive warrant fee. I'm gonna hold you responsible to pay the $45 reinstatement fee. You dodged a nice little bullet there too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Open intox in a motor vehicle.
No, Your Honor.
I didn't want to hear it.
Sorry. Your Honor, can we get a stipulation?
You want to say something?
No, sir.
I'm
I'm listening.
That's it. You dodged the bullet.
I'm all ears.
All right, you dodged the bullet. So if it's nothing further, I hope that you continue to exercise your right to vote, sir. I mean,
Sir,
I can't
my grandmother's
stress
from the South, so I really exercise that. Because my grandma really suffered from that.
Mr. Gordon, you hear that?
So yeah, I exercise that right. And as far as the
His grandmother-
$45,
what part of the South is she from?
Alabama, Birmingham.
Oh my goodness. I went down there that one time. Well, I've been down there a couple times. I went by that church and you got somebody that is willing to put a bomb in the church, kill 4 kids.
Yes, that's
Put
sad.
a bomb in the church because these people are trying to trying to obtain the right to vote.
That's sad.
That's
And I do have one question though, Your Honor. As far as the $45, how do I pay that?
You pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. You can upload that DivDat app on your phone, or you can come down to the court and pay that $45. That will, let's see, that will get you should be able to go get a license, sir. You should be able to go get a license.
I'm sorry, it's the car right past. I was at the work site. Sorry about that.
That's all right. You should be able to go get a license. You pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can pay that online. I would go try to get a driver's license right now.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I will do that.
All right. And is your grandmother still alive?
Yes, sir.
Tell her we said hi. I'd love for her to zoom in one day and she can tell us all about some of those stories, because we gotta get these folks on some civic mindedness. And if the only way that they're gonna realize how important it is if they
It's
hear
somebody
stories.
that experienced it firsthand.
Yes.
She was here. She moved here when the riots was here. She stays on Finkel and Livernois. She seen the tanks ride past, tearing up the streets.
That's serious stuff right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
You too.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can we get stipulation of probable cause?
Can we get a stipulation of probable cause, Counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, with that stipulation, we'll dismiss both of the cases and have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, you too. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Gordon, was in a kind of unique situation. I think we kind of parse this out right now as it relates to his matters. He had another Mr. Turan, Demond, Gordon, that all of those tickets were intertwined with his. And at the time when he did take the Michigan defensive driving course, and I got the certificate of that. And it's not gone in vain because he had old tickets at 20 miles over, 26 to 30 miles over, 6 to 10 miles over. Let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Turan, Demond, Gordon. Case numbers SP 11462-361, SP 11462-371. I'm going to set aside the default for that. SP 127-93581, SP 660-4191, SP 8090771. Okay, and then 17-272-5051. Appearance for the record, please.
O.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gordon.
So I hope you have a pen with you, Mr. Goss. Do you have a pen?
No, Your Honor. Did Mr. Morgan?
So here, let's do it like this then. Let's do it like this. So we have one, but essentially, no ops, improper license, a driving while license suspended, and a driving while license expired. Those 4 cases, all driving license expired. And we're dealing with one equipment in violation. So that's going to be the sum and substance of what he has. Let's see if I'm going to. The other stuff is so old. Let's see what this. Oh, and a driving unsafe manner.
Okay. Did Attorney Morgan write an offer for that already?
No, he didn't. I didn't have all these cases. His stuff, I had to parse it all out as far as what he did. But you told him you wanted him to take the Michigan defensive driving course. So let's start with that. Oh, Mr. Gordon.
Okay.
I do have. Go ahead.
I wanted to question about the unsafe driving. How long ago was that?
That was 2021. It just came in the system last month, into the last month. So that's new. So Mr. Gordon, you took the Michigan defensive driving course, right?
Unsafe driving.
Mr. Gordon?
Yes.
You took the Michigan defensive driving course, right?
Yes.
And at the time, we told you to take some copious notes on that course. Did you take the notes?
Yeah, I got them screenshotted on my phone. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of the things that you learned out of that course. Some of the real important things that you learned that you didn't know or that you didn't remember.
Well, I know where when you hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me try to go to it. Hold on. I for one, I didn't know the shapes of some of the signs. What else? The truck underride. I didn't know that the on the back of the pickup, semi trucks, that bar that's in the back was to stop the cars from going straight underneath. I didn't know that if your accelerator gets stuck, that you keep pressing on the accelerator. You don't just step on the brakes, pump the brakes. You continue hitting the accelerator. let's see what else. Sticks. As soon as the accident is reported, it must be reported within 24 hours. So showing up false insurance certificate is punishable up to 1 year and 1 year and up to $1,000 fine. Strange.
All right, listen, I'm satisfied that he did a very good job on that and that he got some information out of that.
Thanks, Your Honor.
I think everybody kind of needs to do refresher course. That's one thing, and we don't do is how important driving is and how critical it can be. We get our license and we don't have to do any more driver improvement courses ever, really, unless you get into all those tickets and stuff again. Yeah. But I think that we all should have to do that. But I'm gonna tell you another thing about voting. And I think about this every day because I see how this no insurance is. And it's no insurance civil infractions in particular. If you get 2 of those, then the Secretary of State adds another penalty to you and they can suspend your license for even longer, right? And when I think about that stuff, I go back to the insurance lobbyist people. This is a big business for them. Now, we also want everybody to have insurance because if we get hit, we want to be able to have the funds and stuff and we get injured, we want to be able to have the funds and stuff to be taken care of. But they got such a big lobbyist that they move these entities to make the laws and shape the laws the way they want them to be shaped. And one thing, the insurance company wants everybody to have insurance for the simple fact that they're gonna make more money when everybody gets insurance.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And they use these, they go out and get people to vote. They go out and get and lobby these people that are in office to move the things, the pieces, the way they want the pieces to be moved. The only way that we can challenge that is to get people in office that we want them to move the way we want them to move. And by you not exercising that right, it just creates a big imbalance a lot of times for people. And I'm not talking about necessarily insurance per se, but just in anything, you know what I'm saying? So Mr. Goss, you got the information about what his cases look like. What's gonna be the offer?
Looking here.
Mr. Goss?
Yeah, that's it. Your Honor, when did he take the class and when did he get that other ticket?
The other ticket was long ago. The other ticket was back in December. So he took the class, he got the ticket before he took the class. They're just now inputting this into the system 6 months later.
Okay.
In 5/28, it got into the system. He got the ticket December 6, 2021.
Okay. Blockading for that and a FTD and dismissed other matters.
So he's giving you a very good deal, sir. That FTD is going to generate another 30-day suspension. How close are you to getting your license?
I'm close enough.
All right.
So what? So what do I have to do to even go down there and try to even get my license?
You gotta go down there and talk to them. I mean, you're here right now taking care of these matters. And if you want to take the deal, that he's offering you, it's gonna be a failure to display a valid driver's license. That's gonna be amended count to the driving while license suspended. We'll dismiss, and then the blocking traffic, I'll fine you $240 for the failure to display, and I'll fine you $175 for the blocking traffic. The blocking traffic is nothing but an expensive parking ticket. None of them add points, but the failure to display will abstract to the Secretary of State, and that'll likely generate another 30-day suspension on top of from the day's date. If you take the deal, you have an absolute right to a trial. And then if you take this deal, all the other matters, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 other matters that are going to be dismissed. What would you like to do? You can speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room, or you can take the deal, or you can set it for trial.
So if I take the deal, I would have to be paying how much?
$240 plus $175. And then you got a couple of reinstatement fees here that I don't even, that you gotta pay. So $240 plus $175 is what I'm concerned about. Okay. That's $415. And then you have to concern yourself with at least 3 reinstatement fees. That'll be $550, I think, $550.
So that's 4 something for the tickets and then 5 something for the reinstatement fees?
No, $135 for the reinstatement fees, a total of $550.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I can pay that. I can pay that. I need I need a couple of weeks, but I can pay that.
Raise your right hand, sir.
My fault. My fault.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, sir, I'm going to draw your attention back to well, let's try to get something more recent than that.
Can I pay these tickets at the kiosk or?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's draw your attention to December 29th.
Okay.
December 29th, 2020 at around 1:56 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of University Place and nearby.
Yep.
Minerva. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, sir.
And you're driving a 2014 Caddy, huh?
Yes, sir.
Everybody got a better car than I do, Mr. Perry. Man, I know I'm doing something wrong. So, okay. Well, on that date, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I couldn't.
All right, and why is that?
They were suspended.
You know what my dad used to call that?
What's that, Your Honor?
He said, we buy what we want and beg for what we need. So you out here driving this fancy Cadillac and you don't even have a driver's license.
That's true, Your Honor. That's very true. And I'm trying to get that taken care of.
All right. So I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license, $240 fine. I'm also will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. And then will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the other matters, and I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. I'm gonna hold him responsible for the reinstatement fees. Sir, when can you pay?
Can I get about 30 days for that?
All right, 7/5, or day after 4th of July, the 5th of July. And I'm gonna set it for a review, so you're gonna have to come back one more time. If it's paid, I'll just get you in and out right quick. If it's not paid, then we got problems. All right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, good luck to you, sir. I hope you get out and register. I hope you register to vote. I hope you get out and vote.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
A very better one. All right, Officer Baker, let's get you out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus Rachel Love, case number SP 1219539, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Owen Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Love.
All right. Officer Corporal Baker, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Artez Baker, Badge 21, Detroit Police Department.
Okay, I don't know where Miss Love is. I'm looking at Miss Love's record, and she doesn't have very many infractions at all. She's been driving probably longer than I have. So for that reason, I'm just gonna put a show pause on Miss Love. Can I get Miss Love's file? I'll mark the file as appeared for you, Corporal Baker. We'll see if we can catch up with Miss Love, and if there's nothing further, have a very good day.
You too, Your Honor. Enjoy your weekend.
You as well.
So that's it, right? Good.
No, you got Mr. I need Mr.
Judge Court said they have 6 matters and they're working on the 7th.
Lopez Gutierrez. This is the city of Detroit. This is the city of Detroit versus Adolfo Lopez Gutierrez. Case numbers SP 106-18022, SP 1195327, counts 1 and 2, SP 1221087, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1327325, SP 1327326, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi, good morning.
Elwood Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lopez Gutierrez. State your full name, Mr. Lopez Gutierrez.
Adolfo Angel Lopez Gutierrez.
All right, I'm waiting on Goss to join back in. He, I don't know why he left. We just we need one more offer here. Do you have a driver's license, sir? Are you eligible to get a license?
I have both my permits, but I believe you told me to do the. Well, I did the driving course.
Did you send it to me?
No, I have proof right now. I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know how to send it, but I have proof in my computer. That finished it.
Let's see, let's hold it up.
Okay, give me a minute. Computer. Look. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see.
All right, I got that. All right, good.
Okay.
All right, you have a permit?
I have both my permits, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, run his driver's license. Call this individual. Call earlier. That's his phone. Ask him why did you sign back in? All right, his license is expired, so you don't have a good license, sir.
I believe I do. I don't know.
You're how old? You're only 18?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you back to the Secretary of State.
Okay.
You need to check on this license before we go any further. I got you completed. Let me see that. You completed the Michigan Defensive Driving course. But you need to go back to the Secretary of State. I'm gonna give you 30 days.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you put pre-trial on July the 5th, 2022. Go back to Secretary of State. Get that driver's license. If you get a permit, if you have a driving permit, I'm gonna see on here that the driver's license is valid. I need to see that driver's license being valid.
Okay.
It's gonna be valid even if you just have a permit. Come back on July the 5th. So make an appointment at the Secretary of State and get a license.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a great day.
Okay, you too, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, we have this one individual, I do have a phone number from him. So I'm gonna call him. That's that guy, Gendry. He was here and he left. Now I put him out the room because he wasn't responding. So Ms. Mathis is trying to call him.
I've not seen this charge before. I can't make out what is this?
It's something about a building. He doesn't have his proper he didn't improve the building, so he must have bought a house and it's not up to the standard they want him to have it on, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go downstairs to Judge.
Yeah, he's not answering.
All right, so we'll issue him another pretrial date.
Okay.
Let's issue him another pretrial date. You want to put it on the record?
No.
It doesn't matter. I mean, this is the city of Detroit versus Antonio and Antoine Gendry, case number V11090419. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gendry.
Yeah, he was here earlier, and I did get he checked in. I don't know if he's having an issue with this device or not. So we're going to set another pretrial date for July the 1st. We'll give him another opportunity, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
Okay.
There's nothing further. That's going to conclude the day.
Take care, Your Honor. Have a good holiday to you and your staff.
All right. You have a better.
I knew Fannie Lou